You can feel it on Channel 4.
It's time now for the morning show with your host Ann Barnum, Teresa Thomas with the community calendar, and Gary Bruce with news and weather.
Well, good morning. It is Tuesday, February the 15th, and we're broadcasting the morning show live from Northside Mall.
From the Tri-States News Leader, this is the WTVY 10 o'clock report. John Michael with news, Tom Neville with weather, and Al Roberts with sports.
Serving Central and South Alabama, Southwest Georgia, and Florida's Great Gulf Coast. This is the WTVY 6 o'clock report.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Williams. The 1994 general election.
Serving Central and South Alabama, Southwest Georgia, and Florida's Great Gulf Coast. This is the WTVY 6 o'clock report.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Williams. A tragic accident along Florida's Gulf.
Serving Central and South Alabama, Southwest Georgia, and Florida's Great Gulf Coast. This is the WTVY 10 o'clock report.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Williams. Bay County is looking at year-round.
From your hometown news leader, WTVY's First News at 5.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tanya Terry. The trial for the Marilyn Mitchell murder.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY's News 4 at 5.
Many of you will be on the road tonight after you bring in the new year, and state troopers want to make sure that you get home safely. The New Year's Eve travel is your top story on this final day of 1998. Hello, everyone. I'm Reginald Jones. Thank you for joining us for News 4 at 5. As we say goodbye to 1990.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY's News 4 at 6.
Many of you will be out on the roads tonight, and state troopers want to make sure you make it home safely. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lisa Park, sitting in for Angie Casey and John Williams. Well, Alabama state troopers are...
You're watching WTVY News 4 This Morning with Ann Barnum.
Well, good morning on this Tuesday, October the 16th. Today, we have the Harvest Festival.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 5.
A pool of blood remains after a pre-dawn deadly shooting in a Dothan restaurant parking lot. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rich.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 6.
The man convicted of killing 6 people at a farm in Crenshaw County will learn the price he'll pay for several weeks. Good evening, everyone. I'm Reginald Jones. Angie Casey has the night off. Thank you for joining us for News 4 at 6. It has been...
You're watching WTVY News 4 at 6 with Angie Casey, Reginald Jones, meteorologist Ashley Brand, and Brad Sherwood with sports.
A federal grand jury in Montgomery is...
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 This Morning.
It's July...
Just ahead on News 4 at 10, police identify the shooter responsible for killing 12 and wounding dozens at an Army base. We'll have the very latest, plus rain.
7 years ago today, a tornado ripped through Abbeville, destroying the Abbeville High School. I'm Rain McKenzie. Coming up, I'll tell you what the school system has done to better protect students.
And leaders in the Wiregrass meet to discuss the city's future. Stay with us. News 410 starts right now.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 10.
Remembering 7 years after the Abbeville.
WTVY News 4 at 10 with Reginald Jones, Skylar Zwick, meteorologist Connor Vernon, and Brad Sherwood with sports.
Tonight, leaders from across the Wiregrass met in Dothan to discuss future.
You're watching News 4 This Morning with Ben Stanfield, Demetria McClinton, and meteorologist Connor Vernon.
Is next.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 6.
Local police changed their hours to better serve the...
You're watching News 4 at 6 with Reginald Jones, Tessa Darlington, meteorologist Nate Harrington, and Ken Allen Sports.
The experimental air...
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 5.
Dozens of dogs are rescued from a suspected dogfighting operation.
You're watching WRGX News at 5:30, your hometown in BC.
Guilty a year later, the case of a Dothan bank robbery comes.
You're watching WRGX News at 5:30 with Dylan Huffman, meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and Jake Siegel with sports.
If you saw someone in a public pool...
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 This Morning.
Good morning, Wiregrass. Thank you so much for joining us on this. We said thrilling Thursday, so can we say...
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 5.
A Dothan commissioner behind bars for an assault on a WTVY reporter. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Devin Sellers.
I'm Reginald Jones. Thank you for joining us at News 4 at 5. Dothan District 2 City Commissioner Amos Newsom is...
You're watching News 4 at 5 with Reginald Jones, Devin Sellers, and Chief Meteorologist David Paul.
In today's For the Consumer, a potential German business.
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 6.
Republican presidential candidate Mike Huckabee talks exclusively to News 4. Good evening.
You're watching News 4 at 6 with Reginald Jones, Devin Sellers, Chief Meteorologist David Paul, and Tony Cornish Jr. with sports.
Dale County Sheriff's Department recently...
From your hometown news leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 10.
Good evening, I'm Devin Sellers. Thank you for joining us for News 4 at 10 o'clock. People gathered in Asheville.
You're watching News 4 at 10 with Devin Sellers, Chief Meteorologist David Paul, and Jake Siegel with sports.
Starbucks is seeing movement in its top.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 This Morning.
Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, March 5th. I'm Carmen Fuentes. Thanks for waking up with us for News 4 This Morning. The future
leader. This is WTVY News 4 Live at Lunch.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Live at Lunch. I'm Carmen Fuentes. The order for
to News 4 Live at Lunch with Carmen Fuentes and meteorologist Amber Kuehler.
A new survey reveals as the pandemic...
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Maggie DeRosiers. Thanks for joining us for WRGX First News at 4.
From your hometown news leader,
This is News 4 at 5:30.
Good evening, I'm Maggie DeRogers. Thanks for joining us for News 4 at 5:30.
To News 4 at 5:30 with Maggie DeRogers, meteorologist Zach Hatcher, and Justin McNelly with sports.
Welcome back. 3 COVID-19 vaccines.
Leader, this is WTVY News 4 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Taylor Pollock.
I'm Reginald Jones. Thank you for joining us for News 4 at 6.
It's been a little over 2
now. From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 10.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Taylor Pollock. Thank you for joining us for News 4 at 10. The future leadership of Dothan.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 Live at Lunch.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bayla Walker, and thank you so much for joining us today for Live at Lunch. We have some new information from Montgomery.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 4.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bayla Walker, and thank you so much for joining us today for News 4 at 4. Well, right now, gaming legislation.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 Live at Lunch with Bayla Walker and meteorologist Zach Hatcher.
The first Slocum Spring Festival
is News 4 at 4 with Bayla Walker and meteorologist Zach Hatcher.
The federal government is warning.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 5.
Right now, gaming legislation is still on the table inside the legislature. After
your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 5 with Kinsley Centers and Chief Meteorologist David Paul.
Agriculture is Georgia's #1 industry.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kinsley Centers. Thank you for joining us tonight for News 4 at 6. Confusion in the State House right now. Gaming.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 6 with Kinsley Centers, Chief Meteorologist David Paul, and Sports Director Brianna Jones.
Today, Sarcoa is celebrating older.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 6:30.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bayla Walker, and thank you so much for joining us tonight for News 4 at 6:30.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 6:30 with Bayla Walker and meteorologist Zach Hatcher.
As temperatures rise, children of Alabama.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 10.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kinsley Centers. Thank you for joining us tonight for News 4 at 10.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 This Morning.
Good Tuesday.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kinsley Centers.
And I'm Bayla Walker. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for News 4 at 6.
Tonight.
From your hometown news leader, this is News 4 at 10.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kinsley Centers. Thank you for joining me tonight for News 4 at 10. Our top story.
News for your hometown. WTVY News 4.